Hey, grade 9s. Okay, so next up, we have question 14, and I still believe this is from page, just checking the notes. Yeah, this is page 327, okay? So this is still page 327. All right, so I'm going to do my question, of course. I'm not going to do the homework for you. Ahmed now has $32.25 and is saving $9.25. That seems to be an interesting word there. Is saving $9.25 per week. Okay, you guys know that per is an important word because that talks about a rate or a speed. Jennifer now has $96.75, woohoo, and is spending, now that's a different word, and is spending $12.25 per week. You notice I use the forward slash instead of the word per because they mean the same thing, from her savings. Okay, and how many weeks from now will they have the same amount of money? Okay. Well, it sounds like you're making a comparison. You're saying at some point, okay, actually, I don't need it quite that long. All right, so over here we have, let's get off the ruler, we have Ahmed, okay? And over here, now I'm going to switch colors. Let's compare this to Jennifer. Okay. Okay, so let's deal with this one at a time. So let's just deal with one person at a time. Let me switch back to Ahmed for a sec. So Ahmed, so right now, in his savings account, has $32.25. Now, in addition to that, so that's a fixed amount. You might want to say it's a constant. So right now, Ahmed has $32.25. And is saving, so you've got to decide. The word saving, would that suggest that he's about to add to his bank account, or is he going to take away from his bank account? Okay, I'll pause. 3, 2, 1. If you said add, you were right. Okay, he's adding to this at a speed. Yeah, it might be money. We don't have to talk about roads and cars all the time. He is saving at a speed or a rate of $9.25 per week. Okay? $9.25 per week. All right. Now, on the other hand, let's forget Ahmed. Let's talk about Jennifer. On the other hand, Jennifer has, woohoo, right now, Jennifer has $96.75. Okay? And again, she's starting with a fixed constant amount. All right? That's where it is. That's the no matter what number. No matter what, at the start, at the beginning, we're not talking about the future. Right now, she has $96.75. That's not changing. Except when we take, what is she going to do? She's spending. Okay? Now, without going into a full quiz, I think at this point, many of you would have said, okay, obviously she's taking away from her savings at a rate, right? When we use the word per or each, that usually means, well, not usually, it always means a speed or a rate at $12.25 per week. So there's the difference between Jennifer and Ahmed. Now, let's get to what the question. In how many weeks? Okay, I haven't even finished reading this, and it sounds like my variable, let x equal the number of weeks. And how many weeks from now will they have the same amount of money? So at what point do these two expressions equal each other? Okay, so let's do a little translating. Her speed, or Ahmed's speed here is 925x. 925 per x per week. How many weeks? We don't know how many weeks. And Jennifer's speed here of spending money, his was saving money, of her spending money was 1225x. How many weeks? Well, we don't know. But at some point in the future, right, as Ahmed's going to add to his savings, and Jennifer is going to start spending. At some points, they got to pass each other, right? Am I getting this? Yeah. My face is on the other monitor. So again, Ahmed here, $32. Jennifer here, 96. quite a gap. Like, what is that roughly? About $60, $64? Okay, except they're going in opposite directions. Ahmed is saving, his money's going up. Jennifer is spending, her money's going to go down. At some point in the future, they've got to pass each other, right? Obviously, she's going to, at this rate, she's going to spend herself down to zero or go into debt even. And of course, Ahmed's money's just going to grow and grow and grow. So we're saying, okay, let's make it a different color now to make them both equal. So on one hand, Ahmed is going at a speed of, well, 32.25. Hang on, let me try that again. He's going at 925 x, and he started with 32.25. That looks a little bit better. And Jennifer, on the other hand, is going at a rate of, well, she started with, you see how I can kind of switch the expressions around? She started with, and now I'm choosing to put the subtraction second. You didn't have to do that. You could have started with the variable expression first. So yes, I'm saying you could have wrote it this way, 12.25, negative 12.25x plus 96.75. And I'm saying to you, well, the reason I wrote it this way is because it's kind of nice to see Jennifer start, right? And then something is happening to it, okay? And conversely, I could have written Ahmed's like this, right? Here's a start, right? And what's Ahmed doing? He's adding 925, okay? So, anyways, I just thought I'd show you, those are the reasons I wrote it in a specific order, okay? Let me just get rid of that clutter now. Okay, so we're going to do what now? Well, we have a chance to solve this equation. Okay, so why don't we, get a pen here. Why don't we add 1225x to both sides, okay? Let's add 1225x to both sides, all right? Of course, see you later. And this adds up to, let's see, that would be 50 cents. And 12 plus, so this is 2150x. Now, while we're getting all of our x's to one side, let's get all our fixed constants numbers the numbers that are by themselves over to the other side. If I bring the x's over here, that means automatically I must be punting the $32.25. Whatever I do to one side, I do to the other. Whoops, 25 there, Mr. Smith. Okay, so see you later. And what are we left with here? Well, 75 cents minus 25 cents is 50. And this is 4, and this is 60. Okay? So, well, the end result is $21, well, 2150x, really, is equal to 64.50. What are we going to do to both sides? Well, we got to get this coefficient down to 1. So we're going to divide both sides by 2150. 2150. I hope I set this problem up because I made it myself. 2150 over 2150 is just a single x. And spoiler alert, I'm really hoping this is a 3. So 64.50. Don't need that 0, but I'm putting it in anyways just for the psychological comfort. It is 3. So what we're saying is, basically we're saying this. After 3 weeks, Ahmed and Jennifer will have the same amount of money, okay? Will have same amount of money. Okay? All right, so I'm actually going to pause it here. It's tough to write with the pen down near the bottom of the screen. I'm going to pause it right here. I'm going to erase some stuff, and I'll have it all checked for you, okay? I won't do the check step by step to take up more time. I'll just show you that it does work. All right, just bear with me a sec. Okay, hi grade 9s, I'm back. So in black here, this is my this is what I did for the check. Okay, so I said at some point the amount of money Ahmed has will equal the amount of money Jennifer has, because his money is going up, her money is going down. She started with more, he started with less. There's this yin and yang thing going on. So $32.25 plus $9.25 savings per week at 3 weeks, which was my solution that I said, should equal Jennifer's amount of $96.75, but she's spending $12.25. What happens after 3 weeks? Well, after 3 weeks, Ahmed has saved $27.75 more, right? This is the key part, because this is where he starts, this is where she starts, and now she has spent, right, with the negative there, she has spent this much. So eventually they get to $60. On her way down, right, and on his way up, they pass each other. They pass, boom, right there, $60. Okay, grade 9s. Thanks. Hopefully that helped a little bit, and we'll see you in the next video.